I'm out of country right now. I'm in India, and there is the first herp of the trip. Right there is Hemidocculus flaviviridis. At least that's where I think it is. There's a couple of Hemidocculus house gecko species in this area. This one's pretty large, so I'm going with that. Okay, up on this wall, we've got Hemidocculus leschenaltii, the bark gecko. That's another species as well. Similar size to the other one, but it's got some more pronounced pattern right there. Well, I'm finally getting a chance to get out of the city now, so hopefully I'll get to see some snakes on this short couple-day trip. Well, I made it to the location we'll be at for the next couple nights. Hoping to get some good herping in tonight. We'll see what we get. All right, there it is. That's the first snake of the India trip. I believe it's a checkered keelback. That is so cool. So the thing is, I've actually seen this species before, the checkered keelback, last time I came to India. So I'm probably just gonna leave it right there and let it continue on with hunting before the night starts. All right, I managed to find another checkered keelback in a place that I could actually grab it. This one's a little more dark. I got completely covered in these ants while trying to grab it. Got bit like crazy, so I do need to like desanitize and hopefully not get infected or anything. But first in-hand snake of the trip, checkered keelback. All right, gonna set him back in the water right here. Continue on. Well, look at that. There's a turtle right here. I believe that would be an Indian black turtle. Not too sure, I'll have to check, but I'll try to get this guy in hand. Yep, I got this guy in hand. So it appears to be completely a melanistic turtle. But still, I'm not too sure. I did not do any research into the turtles of this area. I know for sure this is not a red-eared slider. It's some native turtle, which is kind of awesome. I also did see another turtle of some kind dip into there. So 2 turtles in this little spot. That's really cool. Okay, I'll just let this guy back to his surroundings on his way. Looks like we've also got some interesting amphibians in here. Right there, there's an Indian bullfrog, Hoplobatrachus tigerinus, sitting right there. And there's also a frog right here. This is a ranid frog, Euphlyctus hexadactylus, I think is the scientific name. I'm forgetting the common name right now, but pretty cool green frog. And then down here, hopefully it's still there. It is. There is a tree frog, Polypodades species of some kind. I'll have to double check what kind. That is really cool. I love racophorid frogs. Oh yeah, there's also a bunch of these guys in here. This is the Indian version of a cricket frog. The common name is cricket frog. Some sort of a Minervaria species. Well, I just found this guy in the bathroom of our accommodation. A little pug-snouted frog. It's a microhylid in this area. I'll let him go. Okay, there he goes. He's speeding off. All right, it's the next morning. We've got some mabuyas here. Look at that. These are a species of skink and they get huge. Look at that thing. That is so cool. All right, I just lost a checkered keelback, another one, somewhere up in the water there. Right over there. There's a garden lizard basking. First of the trip. Okay, I spotted the keelback again. There it is right there. That's the 3rd keelback of the trip. Whoa, that's really cool. I just found a really neat species of house gecko. That appears to be a blotched house gecko. I think I only found one last time I was in India. That is super cool. Look at that pattern right there. Look at that. I just found this guy on the crawl on his way to the little wetland here. Another Indian black turtle. I'll leave him right there because I got a good look at one last night and I was able to confirm that this is the right species. Very cool. This guy's absolutely beelining it to the water. Let's see what he does. It might be a little steep. Oh my gosh, I was just looking at that turtle. Turtle just went by there and there's a checkered keelback right there. What? That is so cool. He made it into the water. That is a huge keelback. Okay, well, I already took a nasty bite from one of these guys, so I see no reason to relive that experience and pick this guy up. So I'll leave him right there. That's very cool. These seem to be the most common snake, especially in these like wetland areas. Okay, I'm up on the terrace right now, and I spotted way down there some movement. That right there is the tail of a rat snake, I believe. I'm gonna see if I can get closer. Well, unfortunately, by the time I got to the snake, it was already gone. But I got some photos from up on the terrace. All right, I'm out walking again today. We got some more garden lizards. There one goes. There's a little one right here, too. Where'd it go? It's right there. This garden lizard has a caterpillar in its mouth. Right there. Okay, under that concrete slab, finally got a snake today. A little Brahmini blind snake, the first one of the trip. These guys are usually everywhere at this site, so I'll probably keep flipping these concrete slabs and maybe find some more. All right, back it goes. See if I can find any more. All right, we've got another Brahmini blind snake here, much smaller one than the last time. Here you can see his tiny little head, and his tail is trying to stab me. Just let him go. Okay, right there we've got a vine snake. First one of the trip, a pretty big one, and it's way up there. You can kind of see its head down there. That is so cool. Let's see if I can try to get it down. Okay, well, it ended up getting away somewhere way back there, but I was so close. Maybe we'll see another one at some point. All right, well, as a consolation, I got this guy in hand, another garden lizard. Just let him go. Okay, we've got another vine snake way up there, way out of reach. No way I'm getting that, but that's the second vine snake of the trip. Well, I'm actually about to head back to the US, a couple hours. But here's one last bark gecko for the trip. All in all, it wasn't exactly a herping trip, but I did see some pretty cool herp species. So with that, thank you all for watching. See you on the next one.